Welcome to August's gardening collab. What was I going to say? No, it's gone. We've done really well for peppers this year. We did really well for strawberries like a month ago. Now it's peppers, the sweet banana peppers, the long thin ones off the plant and the normal ones. But my aubergine plants, I'm going to get rid of them because they keep flowering and the flowers just drop off. My mum says her are the same, but they're meant to be self-pollinating. You're meant to be able to keep them in your windowsill, so I can't be figured of it, to be honest. I'm just going to get rid of them. My cucumber plants have moved out. Just 1 minute, bud. My cucumber plants have moved down the allotment and they died. To show you. In we bought Jasper off, has given me a load of topsoil. Some of it's still on the drive that we haven't moved yet. But we'll manage to half fill that one. I've been paying the kids like 10p a bucket. That one's full, that one's nearly full. But, so I still need to fill that one. Finish filling that one. We're going to bring a bath down from the allotment to fill that up. The trouble is the kids have turned them into dinosaur homes and they're playing in them, which is fine. But next spring, when I want to plant stuff, I'm going to have to evict the dinosaurs. And I need to evict these dinosaurs to fill this one up, which I'm not going to be happy about. I was thinking, lots of birds live in them trees. Maria from the Richardson's Homeschool Life, who also takes part in this collab, she put like these covers over her raised beds this year because she had a problem with caterpillars last year. So I'm going to ask her where she got them from, because I think I'm going to have to cover these raised beds to stop birds eating everything when the time comes next year. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Everybody else who's taking part in the collab, the links to their channels are in the description box below. And if you want to take part at some point, let me know. We're going to go down the allotment, so I'll show you what's cracking off down there. I'll check when we go down the allotment in a minute, but all the leaves on my Golden Virginia plants were green, apart from the bottom leaves on one plant, they were yellow. So I took them off and hung them up to cure, to dry. But because it's been so hot, they've dried way too quick and they're dead brittle, so I don't know if they're any good or not. I'm going to ask Tony from Big Family Home Ed because she's done it before. But the weather's turned dramatically the other way now. It's kind of cold and rainy and autumnal at the minute. So I'm hoping the ones down the allotment will turn yellow. Yeah, they're like dead brittle, look, you can hear them. I don't know if they're any good. I've never done it before, you see. And they're not for us, if someone else. Oh, well done, me. Let me go down, chap. Since last time, them rows of potatoes that were there, we've dug them out. And that was the no dig method where I covered it in old chicken bedding. And I weren't sure if it was going to work or not, but we did get quite a few potatoes out. And it was fun digging them out.
I got this bed with my own money.
You did, Bob?
Yeah.
That's where the raised beds were that are now in my garden. But we've been putting bricks, like old bricks we found at the bottom of the plot. And I actually think that looks better. But it's not finished yet, look, we still do the end bit. My plan for today is to weed here and weed there, look. Look what Butch Poe found in the greenhouse. We've had loads of peas this year. I'm going to send the kids on a pea hunt in a minute because we had 4 patches of peas. The first one's died off already. But there's 3 left with pods on, so I'm going to take the kids for a pea hunt in a minute. And they'll love that. Hardly ever get to take peas home because they eat them all. Them 2 rows of potatoes are going to need to come up soon, but not yet. Oh. I'll show you in a minute what I just went, oh, right. The raspberries are still doing really well. They're still producing as well. The way up. There's 2 there, look. Oh, lovely. I went up, because me and the kids emptied 2 baths and moved them up here. And the storm's knocked one over, look. But there was nothing in it, that's probably why. I've decided I'm going to... Pinky's got 3 raspberries. Well done, Pink. You enjoy them, darling. I've decided... Sorry, I had to talk about that. take him to the toilet. I've decided that, you know on the last video I wasn't sure whether I was going to get kicked off my plot or to go to half a plot, or I've decided to go to half a plot. So the cut off point is that tree. So I'm going to move the bags and raise them up here. So we've already moved them two, and then I'm going to put a barrier here. Because the best part of the plot is this half anyway. The bottom half is full of bindweed, and you know it's a nice idea having a full plot, but reality is I can't manage it at the minute. I've got a lot on, So what I forgot, we've got peas. Okay for bud. That's my Golden Virginia. We're slowly taking things off, look. Things are disappearing. The tyres, raised beds are disappearing and going up the top of the plot.
I'm going to do some rocks, but there's no rocks left.
Just 1 minute, bud, and I'll let you find some. See what I mean? Look, they're all still green. I'm thinking the seeds are in these flowers, but I don't know how to get them out or anything. So that's something else for me to ask Tony at Big Family Home then. Look, things are disappearing, look. I had weeded it. I had a bonfire and weeded it, but with the storm it's all come back, and I don't care because I'm not having this bottom off the plot next year anyway. I said the chicken man can have my greenhouse if he swaps it with me for 3 hens. That was his idea, and he said yeah, but we haven't got around to doing it yet. But there's still tomatoes growing in there, so it's not urgent. My broccoli's a disaster. My mum says she's got little heads on her. I had little heads on there, but they've gone to seed. Beetroot, courgettes, disaster. Aubergines, disaster. Oh, the raised bed here that had onions in it, we've already had some more. They was very nice. They were small, but they were very nice. But people have said to me on other plots that their onions haven't done well this year either, because they've been frazzled by the hot weather. So that I know that's not just me. Onions in here which need taking out, look. And carrots. There's not much else to say because a lot of things are you know, they're disappearing, they've been took out. I think he sat looking at me. I might film it, but in a couple of weeks the vicar's going on holiday and she's asked the children to look after her garden, and she's got a gorgeous garden. It's full of bushes and containers with flowers in, and a massive greenhouse. If she says I can, I might film hers for next month's collab, because here we're just going to keep harvesting stuff, clearing this bottom half, getting the top half ready for next year. It's just going to be potatoes dug up, peas eating, you've got Virginia going up, all that lot. I'm just going to pull these onions up nice, take home, and then I'm going to let the kids go mad on pea plants, find pea plants. You found one, you're meant to be waiting for everybody else, Mink. She's already found a pea pot. Hiya, bud. If you're here for the garden collab, I'll see you next month. If you're here anyway, I'll see you next time. Mwah.
Right, why is that one a different colour?